A girl in my neighborhood offered me $200 to pretend to be her boyfriend for one dinner. By dessert, I was calling 911. Vanessa knocked on my door at 4:15 on a Saturday afternoon. I'd seen her around the neighborhood for maybe 3 months, always walking fast with her head down, earbuds in, avoiding eye contact. She was probably 19, same as me, with dark hair pulled back and nervous energy that made her hands shake. When I opened the door, she thrust $200 bills at me before I could say hello. I need you to pretend to be my boyfriend tonight. Just one dinner. 6 o'clock at my house. You don't have to talk much. Just sit there and act normal. Her voice cracked on the word normal. I stared at the cash, then at her face. She had a bruise on her wrist that her sleeve didn't quite cover. Why do you need a fake boyfriend? My father insists on meeting the guy I've been dating. If I don't bring someone, he'll know I lied about having a boyfriend. Please, I'm desperate. She pushed the money toward me again. I should have said no. Should have asked more questions, but I was broke, working part-time at a warehouse, and $200 would cover my phone bill and groceries for 2 weeks. I took the cash. What's your address? Vanessa gave me her house number, 3 blocks away on Birch Street. She told me to arrive exactly at 6, not earlier. To call her Nessa in front of her father. To say we'd been dating for 2 months. To agree with whatever she said and not contradict her about anything. The instructions came out fast and rehearsed. What's your father's name? Victor Morales. He's a police lieutenant. He works night shifts mostly, but tonight he's home for dinner. Something in her voice made my stomach tighten. The way she said his name, flat and careful. Is he strict? Just follow my lead. Don't ask him questions. Let him do the talking. She was already backing away from my door. 6 o'clock, please don't be late. She practically ran back down my driveway. I watched her disappear around the corner, moving fast, shoulders hunched. I went back inside and Googled Victor Morales, found his name on the police department website. Lieutenant, 23 years on the force, multiple commendations. His photo showed a man in his late 40s with a hard jaw and cold eyes. I had 4 hours to decide if this was a terrible idea. I showed up at 5:58 wearing the only decent shirt I owned, a navy button-down my mom bought me for job interviews. Vanessa's house was a 2-story colonial with perfect landscaping and an American flag on the porch. Everything looked normal and suburban. I rang the doorbell and Vanessa opened it immediately, pulling me inside before I could speak. Thank you for coming. Remember, we've been dating 2 months. We met at the coffee shop on Main Street. You're studying business at community college. Don't mention the warehouse job. She was talking fast, adjusting my collar, checking my shirt for wrinkles. Up close, I saw more bruises. One on her collarbone, another on her upper arm, finger-shaped. My chest went tight. Nessa, are you okay? I'm fine. Just follow the plan. She grabbed my hand and led me toward the dining room. The house smelled like roasted chicken and something floral. Classical music played softly from hidden speakers. Everything looked expensive and carefully arranged. We entered the dining room and Victor Morales stood from the head of the table. He was bigger than his photo suggested, maybe 6'2", with broad shoulders and the posture of someone used to commanding rooms. He wore slacks and a polo shirt. His eyes locked onto me immediately, assessing, calculating. Dad, this is Connor. Connor, my father. I extended my hand. Victor's grip was crushing, deliberate. He held eye contact too long, establishing dominance. Connor, Vanessa's told me absolutely nothing about you. Let's fix that. His voice was smooth, but had an edge underneath. Sit down. Dinner's ready. We sat. Vanessa on one side, me next to her, Victor at the head. A woman's place was set, but empty. Where's your mother? I asked Vanessa. Victor answered for her. My wife is visiting her sister in Pennsylvania. It's just us 3 tonight. He smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. Which means Vanessa has no one to hide behind if she's been lying to me. Vanessa's hand found mine under the table. Her palm was sweating. I haven't been lying, Dad. We'll see. Victor started serving chicken and roasted vegetables onto plates. Connor, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? What do your parents do? I repeated the story Vanessa had coached me on. Community college, business major, parents divorced, living alone in a rental near campus. Victor listened without interrupting, his face neutral. When I finished, he set down his fork. And how did you meet my daughter? I said coffee shop 2 months ago, exactly as rehearsed. Victor nodded slowly. 2 months? That's interesting. What he said next made me clench my jaw. To see the full story, click the link below or go on my channel.